Hey everybody, today we're going to continue our KH25D and KH25D-2 videos. The KH25D we've already done. Again, we're running a Yanmar engine in these. They are a 3TNV74 engine, so they're going to run roughly 15, 16 horsepower. They're going to have the same tracks as the Bobcat E20, so you have a 230 by 48 by 72 track. The Dash 2 is a zero tail swing, so those of you that got to get in tight areas, the Dash 2 is going to probably be the one you want to run with. It's going to be a little bit lighter than that one, obviously, a little bit less chassis, and so on. As far as reach, chassis size is the bottom, all that stuff is the same. So it's going to run the same boom. That means that this one also is 11'4" on max reach from the front, 12'6" on radius. Overall, from very back to extended is 15'4". Now this one is a little bit taller. It is 8'1" because it's got the drop ears on the top. This one's running a 2-post canopy just to give you a little bit more room to get on the machine because of it being a zero tail swing. I know that's a lot of information, so if you guys are wanting to get a hold of us, give us a ring. Plus the website will be updated here in a few days. We just wanted to get these out while it was beautiful weather outside and nice and warm. So this unit is going to be about a 4,000-pound unit. That one's going to be about a 4,200-pound unit. I think actual weight is like 3980, so put a little bit of fuel in it, you'll be right at 2 ton. And everything else as far as specs on reach and digging depth and breakout force. Breakout force is going to be a little bit less, again, because of the weight. So your breakout forces, your lift capacities, and those questions that we get very often, they run an average ratio, I would say. So your breakout force, if you look at Bobcat E20, 26s, Kubota U17s, I would say your breakout force is typically 85% of machine weight. So if your machine weighs, let's say 12,000 pounds, your breakout's going to be roughly 10.5. Your lift capacities, those will change. So you have your full extension, blade down. So full extension, you're going to have a lighter lift capacity than all the way in. All the way in, you're taking this boom weight and you're transferring it into here, so you're going to have more lift capacity. So those of you that are saying, okay, what size machine do I need? I would probably use about 20% of the machine weight. So if this machine weighs 4,000 pounds, that means roughly 800 pounds at full extension. Now, it might be a little bit lighter than that. It might be 17%. But again, that's getting you really close to the numbers you need to figure out what size unit you want to run. And then the same in here. So when it's all the way in here, straight up and down, you can figure roughly 35% of machine weight is what it'll move. So if you're looking up all your specs and you run those ratios, it's going to be very, very close. It might not be to the pound, but they're all going to be very, very close. And again, I don't care brand, I don't care size of machine. That's a very good average to use, and you can do that math yourself. If you guys haven't ever just Googled, let's say Bobcat E10 specs or E26 specs or E32 specs, you can bring it up on Digger Data, you can bring it up on Ritchie Brothers, and a lot of those specs will be in there. And then, again, using those ratios, you'll see where the platform is always very close. Obviously, there's always a little bit of performance when you're looking at like lift capacities on a skid loader. That's why they have the competitions for the 5,000-pound lift and so on. But again, they're always very close. Let's say the Bobcat won't do a 5,000-pound lift, 48 inches. The Deere will get it that it's actually getting the 48 inches, and the Bobcat just get it off the ground. So, but if you removed maybe 150 pounds, it would be right there that it could. So again, they're very close. I'm going to give this a run. Again, we got this beautiful balmy day, and you guys can take a look at what you think. And the same as the other one, because it is so warm today, we're going to give it a little bit of heat. Glow plug is to the left. It was running a little while ago, so we don't got to give it crazy amount of heat or a crazy warm-up period. And I am sorry if I am sniffling into the mic. I am not trying that. It's just, again, it's a little chilly today. So there's your auxiliary hydraulics. That's on a foot pedal. Your side swing also on a foot pedal. The nice part about these is look at that degree of side swing. I think they're running 85 degrees of side swing, so not quite 90, but as close as you're going to get on the left side. Now on the right side, you're running about 60 degrees. So right side, you're not going to get as much because your cylinder can only collapse, you know, so far, but it can extend out to whatever that cylinder stroke is. So there you go. There's your side swing. There's your auxiliaries. Your width, again, is going to be the same as the KH25D. And if I've messed up some of my models here, I apologize. Trying to get through these, show you guys what they are. There's your single speed. Two-speed. Rotate. Back to single. We're going to rotate our chassis and we're going to rotate our body. We're going to come back around. I'm going to flip it around here. We're going to pick it up. And again, just showing the hydraulic capabilities, abilities. There you go. You got a 16-inch bucket. Your vertical dig, so max digging height, is 10'8". Your max dump, 7'8". Nice smooth machine though. Going side to side. It's got that nice transition. You know, there's no suddenness to it. Now again, keep in mind, I don't care the make, model, or color. That's all adjustable stuff. So if you do got a machine that, and whatever brand that you're not happy with, now I'm not going to tell you to do that in any other brand because that'll void your warranty. So if you have your Kubota and it doesn't side swing your fill into your ditch, and you know it can, you just need a little bit more pressure, and then you break something, and they take it in and they test it, well, now your warranty is null and void. So no brand is going to let you mess with pressures. I'm just going to do a nice short video today, just kind of showing you around the unit. I'm going to put it right here beside the other one. That way you can compare them in this video and the other video. And then we're going to do a walk around, kind of give you guys just a little bit closer look at the layout. I'm going to bring this one down. That way when we do the walk around, you guys can see the thumb and the bucket. There you go. As far as breakout force, again, the weight of the machine. Now, if I would have my blade planted, I would have got a little bit more because it wouldn't have drug me so bad. But even then, if I pick it up, well, then I'm kind of defeat my purpose. So I want to keep that blade in the ground as I'm pulling in. We got beautiful frozen ground today to play with. All right, folks, there is the ride and drive part. We're going to cut it here. We're going to splice it in. We're going to show you a little bit of a close-up. We'll see you guys in a minute.